Well, when the going gets tough, the tough hang in there and really take charge of the situation. So I'm proud to be here, and I'm proud to support the freedom movement. And we have to take back the government, and that's what this boils down to.
Nothing's gonna stop freedom. Cold weather, snow under our feet, rain falling down, it doesn't matter what it is. We're gonna be here, and I'll be here drumming in the snow. It doesn't matter. Like, I'll show people what I stand for.
I've heard a lot of those stories, yes. I think it's grotesque that you dare ask your family member to do something that they don't want to do in order to come over Christmas dinner. You should accept them as they were exactly 3 months ago, the same as you.
Nobody. And the government wasn't invited to my house for Christmas dinner, so I'm not going to worry about them either.
Hey guys, Sydney Fizzard for Rebel News here. Now, we've already shown you the story of Without Papers Pizza. It started with a rebellious restaurant operating without asking people to show their vaccination status. That evolved into protests after they decided that they were going to start giving people pizza for free on the streets. And then that led to them being shut down by the Alberta Health Services. And then we showed you how the protests had continued. And there's a little bit of ambiguity as to what was happening here as the weeks went on. At one point, it was protesting every single day, but that dwindled down back into every Thursday. And as you can see behind me, protesters have continued, but they're not protesters anymore. That's what they used to be. Now, this is more of a support group or a gathering place for those who have been feeling a little bit marginalized by all these vaccine mandates that have come into play. Jesse himself, the one who's been hosting this event, he's the one who had his restaurant shut down by Calgary's bylaw 65M 2021. Now, like I said, it's pretty cold right now. In fact, it's winter time here, if you couldn't tell. In fact, right now it's negative like 20 something degrees, negative 30 if you count the wind chill. In other words, it's cold as f. But these guys are still out here, and they're out here strong. But you know, funny thing about how cold it is it's not even as cold as our local politicians. They are the ones who've implemented these vaccine mandates. They've pushed them as far as they can. And this has marginalized a large portion of our society. Many of those people who feel marginalized are here today. Those who are on the brink of losing it all because the government doesn't want to realize the fact that they were. And I think that's a sentiment some of these people share, but we're going to get in there and hear what they have to say and why it is they would be out here in such horrible weather. Guys, what temperature is it right now?
Minus 25 or something? I don't know.
I don't know, it feels warm to me. The wind's not blowing.
We don't even know what temperature it is when we're having too much fun out here.
Well, I gotta ask, it takes a lot of determination. For most people, they wouldn't come out in this kind of weather for anything. What's brought you guys out here today?
Well, for the first time in over 3 years, I actually have proper winter clothes and brand new boots. I had to try them out.
Yeah. For yourself.
Oh, mine is just bringing awareness. You know, if we're not out here and people aren't able to see things, most people are only getting their awareness from one point of view, not some other ones. So that's what brings me out.
Your family should come first, regardless of your medical history. And if they want to believe the government over your own family, I think that's wrong. It's not right.
Yeah, I agree. Like, yeah, if you put government over family first, that's actually pretty sad because this whole vaccine thing, it shouldn't divide our family members up, even though unfortunately it happens to a lot of us. So if it happens to me and my family, I guess it happens, but I'm not gonna stop loving them for even if they think differently than us.
Hey guys, I shouldn't have to tell you that YouTube censors any content that it doesn't like. As we saw with Facebook, fact-checking is opinion checking. They don't care what the truth is. They just want to censor the things they don't like. But if you want to get around that, go to rebelnews.com. That's the only place where you can see our full videos uncensored. And while you're there, you can check out some of the exclusive content we have behind our paywall. So what you can do to help fight back is go to fightvaccinepassports.com. Donate. It's a civil liberties project set up by the Democracy Fund aimed at protecting these people who have been marginalized by the vaccine passport. And if one of these cases wins, that'll set a precedent for the rest of the country. And donations would qualify you for a charitable tax receipt. Truth be told, I actually really like the cold